Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2. What's up, guys? It is Chris back with another watch video, and today I have a very quick unboxing of the production version of the Chronicle from Mitch Mason. Now, Mitch Mason sent over the prototype a few months ago, last year, and I was very, very impressed with their watch, and it was their essentially a field watch that was kind of inspired by Grand Seiko designs, which was very, very interesting, something that I really hadn't seen before, something original from a micro brand. And this is the production model. This is a model that they've sent me to keep. And it comes in extraordinary packaging, really, really nice packaging. It looks like they've really stepped up the game for your micro brand sort of field watch here. I really like what they have done. It comes in a very, very nice packaging. It has sort of a waxed leather sort of roll here. It has 3 pockets, and then you get a little zippered pocket here as well, which is really nice. This is the one on the bracelet, so you're going to get to see the bracelet. The bracelet is really awesome on this. H-links, these are the extra links. It came in this little Mitch Mason signed plastic little bag, which is interesting because it's a micro brand, like I said. So usually if you order a bracelet, it just comes in a plastic bag and it's shoved in the holder that it comes in, and that's really it. So it's kind of interesting that they're going the little extra mile, doing a little bit extra. And you can see here, it's just a handwritten note from Ben. I believe he's the owner. It just says thank you. It's a little thank you card in the colors of Mitch Mason. And then in here is just operation of the watch. It's all in color. It's really nice, really nicely made. Warranty card, just nice. You know, it's really, it actually feels like a step up, if you know what I mean. Inside, of course, is that natural leather, which is sort of waxed or oiled. It says Mitch Mason right there. This is like a canvas sort of material, cotton, I guess. It comes with an extra strap. That strap is the Tropic rubber strap. That gets a personalized sort of bespoke buckle on it, which says Mitch Mason. The watch actually itself shipped on this suede strap, which has that extra large single keeper, which I love. That's also stamped with the Mitch Mason logo, but it gets a different buckle from the buckle that's actually on the rubber strap, and it also is bespoke, signed, of course, leather on the other side. Very, very nice strap. Quick release on this. No quick release on the rubber strap. And then, of course, inside here, you get the watch. Now, this is the gray colorway, which is sort of like a gray and salmon toned loom. The loom is actually like a faux patina loom, I guess you would call it. And this is the bracelet. So you get the H-link bracelet, as I mentioned, which is an upcharge for this. This watch actually retails for $499. You get the 2 straps at that price, and then I believe it's around $100 for the bracelet. However, that might not be right, and I will put that in the description below if I am wrong. This is a 200-meter field watch. You get dome sapphire crystal. It's around 37 millimeters. It's just under 37 millimeters wide, about 43 millimeters lug to lug. It's a little bit bigger than that because of those male end links, as you can see. They sort of protrude out just a little bit more, but it's not that big of a deal because it's such a tight little watch. The lug to lug isn't really that big anyway. And 12.9 millimeters thick. You get a Miyota 9039, solid case back, and then of course this is the bracelet, as I mentioned. This is the H-link bracelet that tapers really, really nicely on here. I remember when I did the review, and I think I had mentioned that it would be nice to get this on a bracelet. I'm not saying that they did that because I mentioned it, but I think they probably got some comments saying that this would be a really cool watch on a bracelet, and they went ahead and did that. And the bracelet really, really forms to the case so nicely. It looks really, really sharp. Screwed in crown, and it's very, very grippy. It has sort of a knurling on it that is sort of like a cross cut. Of course, it's signed, screwed in, as I mentioned. The case finishing is really, really good on this, and I'll do close-ups of that. There's very, very good transitions between polishing, brushing. Looks fantastic. Screwed in crown, screwed in case back. Case back is signed. It has that Mitch Mason logo on here. It says first edition. If you go to their website, you'll actually see that they are going to be coming out with a second watch. So this is their field watch. They sort of came out with a field watch first, whereas most micro brands come out with a dive watch first for one reason or another. Usually dive watches are more popular. So I think they're going to be making a dive watch with similar design DNA to this, and this is a really good, somewhat original design. Obviously it's an homage to some really cool watches, but they really did a good job making it its own, and I really like it. This dial is also pretty cool. There's a lot of lume on here, so we're going to do a lume shot. You have sort of cathedral hands. There's a blued second hand there, and this is the gray dial, as I mentioned. You get that sort of cream colored lume. Looks really sharp. I really like it. Just the whole watch, the whole package, really nicely done and very nicely proportioned for someone who has a slightly smaller wrist up to even a large wrist. I have a 7.5 inch wrist, so you'll see. But very quickly, let me throw it on my wrist. Let me show you what I'm wearing. Today, I am wearing the Christopher Ward C65 chronograph. This is a vintage style chronograph that has sort of, like a yacht timer sub-second there. Really, really cool watch. Very, very good looking. I have it running. Just a beautiful, beautiful watch. Valjoux 7750 automatic. Just a very cool watch. I'm very excited about that. Review, unboxing coming very soon on that, of course. But here it is, the Mitch Mason Chronicle on my wrist with that awesome bracelet you could see. Just really, really good looking. And that very tight lug to lug. It doesn't matter that there are male end links. It actually looks really sharp on my wrist. Perfect. Fits great. Just a really great job. I really, really like it. $499, as I mentioned. And you get the field watch with two bracelets, two straps. I don't believe you get the bracelet, but like I said, for an upcharge, you can get that bracelet, which I definitely think is worth it. Buckle is just your generic buckle that you get with most micro brands these days. However, very functional. And like I said, I like how it tapers down generously, and it just fits really, really nice on the wrist. Very quickly, I'm going to do a lume shot, and then we'll wrap up the video. Well, there you have it. You can see there is a lot of lume there, and there's like bars at the primary indices. So at 12, 9, 3, and 6, there's these bars of lume. The hands are very, very generously lumed. The whole thing is generously lumed. When I had the prototype in, there was pretty much not much that was going to be improved over the actual production run. They said they were going to improve finishing. They definitely did that. They said they were going to improve the AR coating, and I believe it was the lume. And really, honestly, they have done a phenomenal job on this watch. Definitely one of the micro brands to watch. I think they are doing something really, really interesting. They have really stepped up the game here a lot. And I really am impressed with this watch, and it really is a good looking watch. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Did you buy one? I know that they just recently shipped all of these out. I am very happy and very proud owner here. I really like this watch, and I will be wearing it very often, I think. But tell me what you think in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. It's super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is WatchChrisBlog. I have some links in the description. Those links are to Amazon. If you click those links and buy anything, it helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, I very much appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for logging on. I'll catch you guys in the next video.